Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Vince Velasquez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First delivery to him on the way. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No outs, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Guzman, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he misses with it, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st, 2-0 Texas. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Hit sharply on the ground, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Batting 3rd, the right fielder. Right.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
McCutchen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. high chopper to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Gibson comes set. Here's the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rangers lead this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Ronald.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Ronald Odor. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
High chopper over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's gone 2 for 8.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping up now, Scott Kingery. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Roman.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 2 and the Phillies 1. And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Kyle Gibson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is through into right field for a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Danny Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check at the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder coming on. but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Willie Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Called strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High in the air out to center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So striding in, Reese Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Santana is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And in steps Scott Kingery. Popped up. Andres is there. And that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 2-1.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Chirinos, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's Segura. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald O'Doyle.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Phillies, the center fielder, Ronald. Whoo!
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Number 21.
Now batting, Vince Velasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
The leftfielder, number 22, Andrew.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Phillies strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Kyle Gibson. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. fouled off. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Danny Santana.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Gibson comes set. Here it comes. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The first baseman, Ronald.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and 2. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There to make the play is Calhoun. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald.
Now to the plate, Roman Quinn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jesse Chavez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home sent out to straightaway center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2, Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 0-1. 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The second baseman, Guzman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Shin-Soo Choo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Rangers, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrews. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrews. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To the right side and through a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's low.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the stretch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down 3-1.
Willie Calhoun waits on deck. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
a time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Whoo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 3-1. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is low, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Payoff pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there.
Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Adam Morgan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Morgan.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Looking at his career totals, Gallo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
That's
Ball 2 now. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He clearly is flat out not seeing the ball today. 2 strikeouts already, and that last swing at a pitch out of the zone has me thinking he could be looking at a hat trick.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
To the plate now, Todd Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shane Carl comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For Texas. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54, Shane Carl. Now catching.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
A ball and no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he misses 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Ready now. For 3 in this one. From the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Scott Kingery comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Real Muto's running. Fouled off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Digging in now, Roman Quinn. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Cody Allen is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Jay Bruce will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. In there at the knees, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
The next 0-2.
Oh, excellent bag.
3 runs already home here. Lays off 2-2 now. Right side and right into the shift. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Josh Harrison will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Phillies. Number 7, Josh Harrison.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Guzman has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Andrew McCutchen.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Trevino waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Blake Parker takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One and one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Jose Trevino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
To the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny.
In now, Danny Santana, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Adam Hazley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Hector Neris takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50.
Standing in, Willie Calhoun. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A ball and no strikes. That misses. 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hitters count. The pitch.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
3-1 to him now. 3-1. Here it is. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Looped out towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Martin takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 59.
Digging in and looking for more, Roman Quinn. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Standing in, Josh Harrison. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Calhoun. And oh no, it's off his glove. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hit hard towards second. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Boy, I'll say, this was the turning point of the game. He gets his first home run, and there's your top player of the game as he goes yard, driving in 3 runs with a big, huge home run into right field, and he got all of it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Roman Quinn with his first home run. And there you see. Wow. 2 for 5, but yeah. Wow.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Philadelphia used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Wow, wow, and wow. You know, during that game, I had gone upstairs to eat dinner, and I was watching the computer play the game. And when the Texas Rangers went up 4-1, I'm like, I got to get back down there and play. Wow. So they do extra innings, and they win it in walk-off fashion. And believe it or not, the guy who went 0 for 5 on the day and 0 for 9 on the series came up with the game-winning hit, driving in the run with Josh Harrison, a late-game replacement, substitution, shall we say, and he came in and he got a big double. I mean, that was an error, it was a single and an error, but he got in the scoring position, and Mean Gene came up and got his first hit of this series, and much like the player of the game getting his first home run, Gene Segura gets his first hit of this series, and it was an RBI knocking in. Wow, just unbelievable performance, knocking in Josh Harrison. Roman Quinn 2 for 5 with a 3-run home run. Scott Kingery 1 for 4 with a double. JT 2 for 5. Reese 2 for 5. I didn't really think it was going to end up this way. Hector Neris gets the win. It doesn't get save number 9. I believe it would have been his 9th save. He gets the win. Coming out of the bullpen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Brett Martin, the loss. 5-4 is your final. It wasn't pretty. It was not a good hitting game. Vince Velasquez, I mean, you know, we see the walk-off here, but, you know, Vince Velasquez did an awesome, awesome job. I'm trying to bring up his stats, but I guess we're not going to see that. We're not going to see any pitching. Let's see. Even Vince Velasquez got in on it. He got a hit when the rest of his lineup really couldn't string a couple hits together. So not only did he string together, I believe, double-digit strikeouts, he also aided to his own cause by, or at least he tried to, by getting on with an extra base hit. So we're going to get out of this. Wow, Roman Quinn. And he still leads, I believe he still leads the majors in batting average in this season. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I didn't have the mic on at that point, but I was like, yes! So, yeah, wow. So the Phils sweep the Texas Rangers, albeit in sort of, it was another extra inning game, but they came up with the win. Got some work to do in the hitting department, I do. But Hector Neris gets the win. Phils improve their record to 19-6. Texas, unfortunately, falls to 5-19 with the 5-4 win today. What a walk-off as they head out to Chicago and then San Francisco starting this weekend into early next week, which will end with May 1st, which I believe, yes, they will be home on May 1st as we begin the month of May, as the Colorado Rockies come to town, along with the struggling Atlanta Braves. Obviously, you can see there the baseball. Phil's on the MLB network, which I believe was actually scheduled in real time. So, yeah. Wow, just an unbelievable turn of events. As I said, I honestly just came down to finish the game. I wasn't expecting to get a home run. I certainly wasn't expecting it out of Roman Quinn. He gets his first of the season in a huge, grandiose fashion. 2 for 5 with a run, a home run, a 3 RBI on that home run. Just an unbelievable performance by Roman Quinn. So as we look to the league leaders, get that back up there. There we go. So, yeah, Roman Quinn. Actually, yeah, he sits at the top. We got 3 players on the Phils in the top 3 in batting average. Quinn, Mean Gene, and Didi. Roman with a .422 average. I would have never guessed. Of all the people in this lineup, I would have thought maybe Bryce, who was for a time, for a cup of coffee. But happy for these 3. They're coming through when they need to. Unfortunately, Mean Gene slipped a little bit. going 1 for 9, I believe, on the series. Again, with that RBI that he got for the game winner, scoring Josh Harrison. Aaron Nola, Jake Arrieta, Bryce Harper with 8. Fernando Tatis Jr. apparently has jumped into the league lead as part of that triumvirate who lead the league. Now, Hector Neris, if he would have had the opportunity to today, would have been still in that three-way tie at the top with saves. Kimbrel and Jansen now share that lead. Hector in at second place with 9, looking for his 10th. Rhys Hoskins, 24 runs batted in, second in the league. And there you see our ace, Aaron Nola, who will get the ball in the first game in Chicago on Friday. So that's a good thing. Well, yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. So we're going to go to the update from around the majors. I'm sure Justin Allegri will have something to say about the game today. So we're going to sim this. We're going to get the update. I'll be back with a couple of closing thoughts, and we'll get you going on your way.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4. The Dodgers got 18 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Mets beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 8-5. The Brewers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-5. The Reds completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-0. Nolan Arenado collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 17-4. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 11-2. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-4. Brett Gardner was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 7-2. The Minnesota Twins got 18 hits as they sank the Mariners 11-5. It was their 5th straight victory. Anthony Rendon sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Angels took care of the Orioles 10-2. The Houston Astros got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 4-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Justin Allegri, for that update. And yes, the Phillies sit atop the National League East now, 2.5 games up on the Mets, 5.5 games up on the Marlins, 10 games up on the Nationals, and while I cannot believe the Braves 10.5 games out of first place, but again, you know, it's still the first month of the season. Anything can happen. I honestly didn't expect the scoring to be this close in this particular series with Texas, be honest with you. It was just, this was probably the closest one. I mean, Milwaukee was pretty close the last 2 games with both 2-1 wins. But I honestly didn't think that the last place Texas Rangers, the last place in their division, would really be that much of a challenge. However, any team can beat any team anytime, as we have discovered, and obviously they can pose a large threat. The long ball happened with Texas today against the Phils. The Phils managed to pull off, and it's just an awesome deal where you can, you know, walk off, you get an off day, then you head out on a road trip. Just a picture-perfect way to end the homestand before you head out to the road trip. So as we once again head back to the calendar, the Chicago Cubs, the Phillies will visit the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. I personally cannot wait for this. All afternoon games. Obviously, I won't be playing them in the afternoon. Well, Saturday and Sunday maybe. But Obviously, Friday night's game will be after work. Tomorrow's an off day. But Aaron Nola looking for his 6th win in as many tries, as he will be opposed by Kyle Hendricks on Friday night. Friday afternoon, but it'll be Friday night. Zach Wheeler heads to the hill looking for his elusive 3rd win, as he is opposed by Yu Darvish. That is going to be a great matchup. And then, of course, on Sunday, the rubber match, Jake Arrieta looking for win number 6 also, as he will be opposed by Jose Quintana before heading out to San Francisco. And Zach Eflin will get the ball on Monday, Vince on Tuesday, and then the rotation will flip over, heading into the month of May when the Phils come home to battle some, some interdivision foes. However, the Rockies will come to town first, and the Braves early in the week, May 4th, 5th, and 6th. So that's looking ahead. Once again, Phils win this one in extras in 11 innings. Roman Quinn, the player of the game. Hector Neris, the win. Brett Martin, the loss. Phils now, once again, just taking command and winning when they have to win. And this is a really fun thing to play and to watch and to follow along. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching as you normally do. So that's it. Final score here. Phils 5, the Texas Rangers 4. And we'll see you Friday in Chicago for Phils baseball. Thanks for watching.